In conclusion, social control in the classroom is an essential aspect of maintaining order and prompting positive learning environment. It involves shaping student behavior through various means such as rule expectation, rewards, and consequences. Effect social control strategy prioritize communication, respect, and fairness to ensure students feel safe and motivated to learn. However, it is essential to strike a balance between
One day
student
in my
and
class
freedom
when I
to
went to
allowing
use the
students to
washroom
express their individual and
when I
creativity.
and when I came back,
Unlimited social
someone
control
was in my
in the
sleep.
classroom
I told
plays a
them, please
critical
come out.
role in fostering
They
and
said
conductive learning
I was
environment
in
that
air. I
prepares
told them
students
I was
for
air, but I
academic
went to use the
success and
washroom.
personal growth. I have
The
observed that the
person
negative have
started to hit
overpowered the
me.
positive
So I
behavior
went
in the
and told
classroom
my
because there are not
teacher,
enough
and my
guidance
teacher said
or
she would
assistance in
punish
the
the
classroom for the
person.
students.
And one day when we were flying up to go to our lunch, to start our lunch, a boy kept munching on my foot, and I got hungry. So when we were ready to go in our class back at 8, before I ate, I told the teacher that he was stepping on my foot when we was on the line. My teacher said she would dealt with him because he was not doing it as a mistake. It was for spite.
Bullying. Bullying is common in my school, but bullies only resort to verbal abuse. They rarely resort to physical violence, but as fact, it's still bullying. Also, the children being bullied are usually the weak children in lower grades.
School that you are at, please do not state the name of the school for confidential reasons. Thank you.
Okay, miss. One of the most common behavior at our school is that students participate in drugs. We've had a few cases where students were either suspended or expelled because of these drugs.
When you say drugs, what drugs are you referring to?
Mainly marijuana or cigarette.
Okay. And can you please tell me my next question? Can you please tell me how the teachers and those in authority respond to those behaviors?
Um, well, as I just stated before, a few students were suspended and expelled by the teachers, and because of how frequently drugs were found in the students' bag, police officers started coming in more frequently to do drugs raiding to make sure that no other student had any kind of drugs in their bags, and they started putting the school security guards to check our bags in the morning while we walking.
Okay, miss. Thank you for answering those questions for me.
Here I am with my good morning. So here I am with my second secondary student, and I will be asking her one of the issue common behavior faced within the school that she attends. I will not ask her to state her name for confidential reasons. Good morning.
Good morning.
Am I allowed to ask you these questions?
Yes.
Good. So the first question, can you please share with us one of the major issue or common behavior within the children at your school that you face?
Well, we have a lot of major issues at our school, but one of the major issue is students coming to school with drugs and alcohol.
Okay, and can you please tell me how teachers and those in higher authority will respond to that issue?
Well, what I have noticed is that firstly, at the gate, we will have search. We would search, the teachers would search the student's bag. Um, Sometimes they would have the prefects to assist, or we would do random search during break time. Sometimes the teachers would bring in police officers also to do random searches. And let's say we find drugs on a child, that child will have to go to the station, but before that child is sent to the station with the police officer, we have the teachers would call the parents to come in, and then they will go to the station with the teacher and the police officer.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Teaching morals such as respect and to some extent conflict resolution at home, as well as disciplining at home, goes a long way in terms of how students behave when they are not at home. So when they're at school, they know how to deviate from certain violent or negative behaviors because they were taught that. And children not only learn by what they're being taught verbally, but by also what they see. So parents at home need to show a better example. The children will be looking up to them as to how they deal with certain situations.
As a parent, I completely do not agree with any child being bullied at all. And in most cases, when you do have a conversation with children, it's the bullying comes directly from home. So I think that they should have something put in place, something done at the school, whether it be a welfare officer or someone, just someone that can counsel the children. So the minute the teacher notice a different behavior in that child, they can have that child reach out to the counselor, or the counselor reach out to that child and deal with the matter before it meets to the stage of them taking the frustration out on other pupils.
As a parent, I will suggest that when teachers are leaving the classroom, they should have another teacher from a next class to at least like a next door class to help supervise the class while she's not there. Yes, the class will have a prefect, a class prefect, but sometimes even to the class prefect cannot control these children because remember they are all children alike. So that will be my suggestion. And concerning the bullying, my suggestion is that the schools should have a welfare officer to attend the school at least once a month or twice per month to give a little pet talk or a little counseling for children who usually gets involved in bullying attitude, because sometimes these bullying comes from home and sometimes teachers themselves cannot control these children. Yes, you may talk, you may punish them and so forth, but the action will continues. So as a parent, I will suggest that welfare officer should visit the school at least once or twice a month to offer a little pet talk or even offer counseling to children who usually gets involved in bullying attitudes or activity.
Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, according to Nelson Mandela. A pleasant good evening to you all. My name is Ms. Janelle Bourne, and I was given the task to conduct an interview on 4 students, 2 in primary and 2 in secondary. This task was to interview them based on the behavior on their peers in their school and how teachers and those in authority respond to the behavior of the students in the school system.